Hello folks, I just had my lunch, and which was just a sandwich, and now I'm gonna have the second part to it, which is a navel orange, like my favorite thing. I mean, I eat so many of these. These are not cheap, by the way. I got some yesterday. It was like $9 a bag, and I was expecting it to be like $4.99 a bag. Anyway, it wasn't. So just a couple of things. Last night we had a difficult night. It was really windy yesterday, and I mean, it was like shaking, like blow you over windy, like a whole day, like all day, all the way up until this morning. So fortunately I have a good generator, a new one actually, and it ran, and so I stayed warm all night because it got down to the 30s. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. So anyway, today is a little bit windy, as you can see, but nowhere near as windy as it was last night, so I'm happy about that. So I'm getting ready to, when I finish my orange, I'm getting ready to see what I'm going to do today. I might look and see if there's some state parks that I can go to, or I might do some work. I have a bunch of things I need to do, fix on the trailer. My goal by the end of the year is to get rid of like 99% of my possession, either sell or rent out my house and live in my RV. Now, it might be that RV or it might be a newer one, I don't know. We'll just have to see if I actually win the lottery or not. But I'd like to live in several different places during the course of a year. So like spend a few months here, spend a few months there, and so on. I don't want to live in the same place. I'd like to have a handful of places to be able to go to, depending on the season. So like wintertime, I obviously wouldn't pick the Northeast. I would pick like Arizona or something like that. I would want like Arizona or something like that. But anyway, so if there's any of you out there who have a bunch of land, a bunch of acres that's just sitting there, and you want to do something good with it, donate at least 5 acres to me. So yes, you think I'm totally crazy. Everybody thinks I'm crazy anyway. Just remember, this life is all temporary. Like, I will be dust one day, all this will be gone. And what you take with you is not money, property, anything like that. You can't take that with you, you leave it. But what you do take with you is the kindness that you did for other people, the things you did for others. You do take that with you. So look at it this way. Convert some of your land into an act of kindness for somebody who would really enjoy it and appreciate it. And some of you are going to say, well, you can just park on my land, I don't care. Donate the 5 acres because I want to be able to do the same thing. I want to be able to pass it along to somebody else in the future. So yes, this sounds like something impossible that nobody in their right mind would do, and that's fine if you feel that way. But trust me, it is definitely something I would do. And there's people out there who would like to make a difference. So anyway, I'm just throwing that out there. If you have some land you can offer me, around 5 acres would be good, please let me know. Near here, I saw it was some kind of falls. I think it's called Zapata Falls. I think it's only like 5 or 6 miles down the road. Let me tell you how I know that. A few days ago, there was a guy that started camping across the way. So I went over and talked to him. Really, I kind of needed his help on something. But anyway, I went over and talked to him for a while. We were talking about showers or something, and he said, yeah, I haven't had a shower in like a long time, like almost a week or something, which is not uncommon for people who travel. And I was like, well, you know what? You are absolutely welcome to take a shower in my RV. He says, oh, no, I wouldn't want to use your water. I said, no problem at all. I'll be glad for you to. He says, no, actually, tomorrow I think I'm going to go to Zapata Falls and get in a really good soak. I was like, okay, all right then. So that's what gave me the idea for Zapata Falls. And then I was going down the road, and then I think it was yesterday or day before, and I saw this sign. I was like, ha! And then I also saw the sign for a state park is on the way to that way. Anyway, on the way to the Great Sand Dunes National Park. So I might have to check that out, as long as there's no admission fee. I don't like admission fees. I'm against that, because I think, you know, this is our natural environment. You should not charge someone. Anyway, that's just me. I feel the same way about tolls. So yeah, I'm gonna check into that. Oh, this road, this kind of main road that goes by here that actually turns off into this road that goes back here into the back to the camping area. If you just keep going straight on that road, just straight, it ends at Great Sand Dunes National Park. I mean, you don't turn left or right. If you just keep going, you hit the entrance sign of Sand Dunes National Park. I thought, that's weird. They got their own road, you know, because this just looks like your regular old road here. And it's got a road name and everything. God, it is so good. If you don't eat navel oranges, do me a favor. Go to the grocery store, buy a bag of them, put them in the refrigerator overnight. This is important. Then the next day, get yourself a knife and just cut into it so you can easily pull it apart. And when you eat it, think about me. You'll say, yeah, this is so good. Now I see why you liked them so much. But these are like my indulgence, really, because I don't allow myself to have any sugar, or I really don't even eat processed stuff at all. I like single ingredient foods like an orange, an egg, or, you know, just a single ingredient, pineapple. So this is like sweets for me. It's like a big indulgence. And I allow myself as many as I want. I go through a bunch of them. And no, I am not throwing the peelings on the ground. That's just little pieces of the orange. I'm gonna throw the peelings away in the proper place. All right, folks, I gotta get going. Enough chatting. Thanks for listening to my chatter. I appreciate all the people who listen to and like my postings. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel like somebody's out there listening, because I am indeed out here by myself. It does help, especially when people make comments. That lets me know that you actually watched it, thought about it, you know, engaged with it. I appreciate that. Just know that. All right. See you later, folks.